First off, proper good morning. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope wherever you are also having a great morning. So I just want to go over a few things. Life has been crazy for me the past 2 months. It is currently 5 after 9 in the morning on May 9th of the year in our Lord, 2024. So 2 months ago, I left Vancouver. I've been in Edmonton ever since, and after a stint of staying with a friend of mine, I finally secured my own place, which is something I've never had. Being moved out for years now, I've never lived in a place where I've actually been able to somewhat afford my own apartment. So this is a first. I actually have room for stuff, and as you saw in my little clip montage there before I sat down, I need more wall art and a couch, so those will come in time. But in the meantime, I'm slumming it with just the baller desk setup. Yeah, other than that, the gym is back in my life. I've been going at least 3 days a week now and eating way too much protein.
Ooh, nobody gives a shit.
Been incredible for both my mental and physical health. I haven't felt this good in years. As you can tell, I have a little script I whipped up just because I do not talk to a camera often, so here we are. So the main reason why I'm making this is I have a couple new ideas for content that I kind of just wanted to run by, those of you who are here watching this, and I'm really hoping you'll tell me what you think and how you feel about it. Riff a Day has been going great. We're closing in on 1,000 subscribers from that alone. For that, I say thank you very much for checking me out and sticking around. It's been a really fun challenge. I'm stoked that we're a third of the way there. It's forcing me to learn a lot of new songs that I wouldn't necessarily care to learn or want to learn or really be able to learn. Like some of these they kick my butt, and it's forced me to have to grind. Like a while ago I did Wax Wings by Periphery, and because someone recommended it, and I had 24 hours to learn something very technical in a tuning that I've never played before. So that was fun. Little fun fact for you, like literally right after I was done doing that and I was retuning back up to like a somewhat normal tuning, I snapped a high E, went and bought new strings, and then as I was stringing up, I snapped another high E. Ernie Ball, get it together, please. So yeah, keep the suggestions coming. I'm doing my best to go through them as much as I can. I don't really have any banked up right now, so I mean, whatever y'all want, throw it at me, and if I haven't already done it, I'll throw it on my very small list. I was hoping to get a backlog going of it, but it's just not working out. So it's keeping me on my toes, which is a nice thing. But yeah, stoked to keep it going for the rest of the year, and then honestly, if the motivation stays up and things are going well and people want it, I'll keep going past the year. But that depends if it all works out, which so far so good. I mean, a third of the way is pretty good. Today is day 130, and Focus by Rivers and Nile will have gone up 10 minutes ago. Great band, great song, good people. I know it's like beating a dead horse. Well, actually, 2 out of 3 of these are like beating a dead horse. So first off, reaction. So I know it's overdone, but as someone who plays music for as long as I have and knows, it's like, not to stroke an ego here, but like I know a staggering amount about this scene and the music inside of it. I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice by not at least trying to push other bands that I feel deserve more recognition. Yeah, I may not be like the craziest, like, wow, like I do live in an apartment, but I'd like to at least put a spotlight on these smaller artists. Gaming. I'm not a Let's Play channel. We know that. But, I play games often. if I'm not riffing, or if I'm not at the gym, or if I'm not at work or at a show, I'm probably gaming. So that being said, I'm gonna record games every now and then. Like between that and reactions, I feel like I'd be able to let my personality come out a bit more instead of just looking half asleep as I do right now, and just ripping riffs. It'd be cool to actually like have a conversation, if that makes sense. Lastly, long form content. So this one I don't know if I'll ever do, but I tend to dive down the rabbit hole when it comes to certain things in the scene, and I'd have a lot of fun like being able to really dive deep on other artists. I've seen other people do it, but I feel like there's certain bands that really are not getting, well, once again, I'm going to say recognition, but that's not true. A lot of these bands do get the recognition, but I feel like there's so much more to be known about these certain artists, certain bands, and I feel like I can hopefully do them justice in putting stuff out that would teach people more about them, if that makes sense. So that's pretty much all I'm thinking of right now. I'm still moving in, still getting settled, situated, but I told myself when I was moved into my own place, I would give this a bigger shot. I had more effort. I mean, doing a riff a day, it's not necessarily the hardest thing in the world for me to do. I've got it down to a bit of a science, but I'd love to expand on it because seeing what growth I've had over the past 5 months has been incredible. And I want to keep it going, not for the sake of growth and my ego, but it's a healthy outlet for me. Like, I have a lot of fun working on this stuff, so thank you for that. I just want to plug a couple things quick. I have a Patreon. It's been around for a while now. I've a couple people here and there. I'm adding a new tier for $1 a month. Basically, just say, hey, if you want to support me, it keeps me in coffee and protein powder. Because 9 out of 10 times, like, you know, I'm this close to being able to be monetized on YouTube, and unfortunately, the type of content I make, I won't be able to run ads. Not that I'm trying to be a sellout, but I mean, like, it'd be cool to at least have a little bit of pressure of adult life taken off by the thing I love doing, if that makes sense. So if you're feeling kind, please check that out. $1 a month. Also, my Instagram, it's at Riffs for Days, all one word. Honestly, I repost the riffs there with a separate camera, same take, but on 9:16 aspect ratio versus the typical widescreen. Beyond that, you can see the dumb crap I get up to in my Instagram stories. It's usually complaining about work, gym, or sometimes if I'm at a gig. Yeah, link tree for that down below. And the very last thing I'm going to bring up today is I'm in a new band. So it's called Shade Shift. No music yet, but I'm going to give you the stereotypical big things coming soon saying. It's two of my oldest friends, Bronson and DJ, who I've worked with in the past on music, as well as Pale Sky. Their vocalist, Quinn, is in this project as well. We've been cooking. So far, it's probably the favorite stuff I've ever had the pleasure of contributing. Link for that Instagram, well, band's Instagram will be in the link tree as well. Just want to thank you guys for watching this, and if you're on a whim, you never heard of me, please consider subscribing, liking the video. Helps me out, algorithm, blah blah blah. You've heard it a million times. I'm gonna down this coffee and get on with the rest of my day. I hope you guys have a good one wherever you are, and yeah, talk soon.